Vandeham Sri Guruvaram Sri Rupanugapravaram Brajarasarasikam Shanarayanam Tam Prapannam Sri Guru Charanam Vande Ramana Prestya Bhutale Rupanuga Bhaktitam Cha Krupa Murti Narayanam Seva Kunje Braje Ramye Govardhana Giro Sada Radha Kunde Rasanande Tat Tat Seva Pradayakam Gurum Narayana Kyam Tam Vande Vinoda Prestakam Yat Pada Smriti Matras Damodara Prasidati Narayanam Prabhum Vande Karunagana Vigraham Ragamarga Bhaktim Datta Tata Tribhuvanam Gaurahari Param Presa Nityananda Abhinnaka Sri Gauranarayana Bhakta Bandhava Priya Sevaka Narayanam Gurum Vande Sharanyam Bhakta Bandhavam Gauramano Bhishtam Purnam Radha Dasyam Pradayakam Rupanugacharya Varyam Rupamanjari Prestakam Padita Bhavana Bandho Yugacharya Narayanam
Krishna Dandapanam Guruji. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Grivaradhare Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Grivaradhare Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanatare Yamuna Tira Vanatare Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Danda Pranam Guruji.
Today we are planning to do episode number 11, which is Varsana Part-2. So last week we did Varsana Part-1. We covered some holy places of Varsana. And as you know, Varsana is very favorite place for the Rasika Bhaktas. Raganuga Bhaktas, it is a very favorite place. And today we will explore few more places of the pastime. So that will complete, and then we will carry on to the next one. And this is an overview of the main temple in Varsana, where the main attraction is. But around the places in whole Varsana, if you see the Varsana, it is actually it's located on the top of two hills. One is Brahma Parvata, and other one is the Vishnu Parvata. So again, last week I really told that Lord Brahma and also Lord Vishnu, they wanted to be part of the pastime of these Radha Krishna Leelas. So they became these two small hills, so that they are carrying all the pastimes are happening on their head. So the temple of Radharani is very famous and the central attraction for all the devotees, as I mentioned, and this is situated on the Brahma Parvata. Actually, one has to climb to reach this temple. However, as now the new that Uttar Pradesh government has helped to operate roped chair cars. Last time we took those as you saw. However, it is better that one climbs on one's foot. That is better, of course. So there is a pathway that you can actually climb like that. And also there is a road that is actually going. And now they have chair cars also. Chair car is very fast. So this is the view that you really saw from the top, when you really reach the temple. Actually, previously all these places were filled with goshala and cows and calves. Brishavanu Maharaj had 11 lakhs of cows. 11, a lakh means 100,000. 1100,000 cows. Whereas Nanda Baba had only 900,000. That is 9 lakhs. So Radharani is richer in that way. So there is also a road. Yeah. So this is the road that normally you really take. You can take to really reach the place. COVID-19.
इधर गिरी को औरतन माता जी हाँ औरतन नहीं रे राधा रानी that's it.
When we went this year, it was the time of the Holi festival. This festival is actually celebrated for the whole month. In fact, we didn't know that. Every town and holy place, they really choose their own dates also, and the crowds will be flocking towards that places. One time here, one time there, one time Radhakunda, one time, Nandagaon, one time here, Varsana, like that they will be all doing for 1 year, one whole month. Whole month, somewhere it will be there. So it is not, if you want to see many places, then it's not the good time to go. So we learned our lesson anyway. But the previous pilgrimages, we were not, getting into these kind of problem. So last week, I showed the temples was colored with so much of, holy colored powders. Actually, almost all of us got sick because these are toxic chemicals they use now. It's a problem. Government is not having any control. But if you breathe, because of this lot of what can we do? Anyway, when the Holi is celebrated in Varsana, one of those celebrations is called Latmar Holi. I am not good in Hindi, but Latmar Holi. In this, the boys and men will represent Krishna and Gopas, and the girls and women will represent Krishna, represent Radharani and Gopis. There will be fighting between these two parties. So there is a history behind. Lord Krishna once, when he visited Radharani's town, which is Varsana, to meet her, so he was teasing the Gopis and Radharani. So hearing this teasing, Radharani and her friends, who in turn responded by taking offense, and were beating Krishna and the associating Gopas, whoever came, driving them out of Varsana by throwing flowers, not stones or anything. No, only flowers. These are affectionate dealings. Because all the Leelas, you have to understand. When we see that, Radharani becomes angry and then goes there. No, it's not. It is actually to give pleasure to Krishna only. So it is a different dimension. So normal people cannot understand. They have no way of understanding this, all the intimate things in the, deeper meanings of all these. So the way they enact is that the boys and men pretend to be like Krishna and Gopas, and the ladies or the girls, they pretend to be like Gopis and beating or driving away Krishna like this. They use sticks. There is no accident or anything like that. It's just a playful act. It's nice to see and enjoy. And last week, I just briefly mentioned about some place called Mangarg, where Krishna had to eventually disguise, to really disguise as Shyamasaki. Shyamasaki. We have a Shyamasaki also in in Nigeria. Yeah, she must be here now attending. Anyway, now he also at the same place, that temple, because I did not time to really give much more information on that. There is a temple called Man Bihari temple. Man Bihari. Why? Because there Radharani became, went into Man, anger. And then Bihari, who is Krishna, became Shyamasaki, and then he was, just, singing, and finally all the man got broken. So in that place, very same place, they have a temple. That's a nice temple, and the worship is really very special. They beat the drums in a way that they make lot of sound, but not like the what is that, the bells or something like that. No, it's different. Anyway, I have a small segment because this time we could not go to many places because of so many reasons. But I have a small video segments only. I can actually play there if you. And then also in Varsana, there are several places. But this place we really found out this time, very special. This is actually a garden, big place, and Will has flower trees planted by Radharani by hand, by her own hand, not by any servants or any, no. She herself planted all these. This is 5,000 years old. What you are seeing in this picture, they are 5,000 years ago. And these particular the trees, if you see that, it doesn't really want to grow up. It really tries to be always here because Radharani must be visiting here anyway, because this is a favorite place. So it's always only tries to be only the lower. Remember very similar thing that in the Nidhuvan and Seva Kunj, all the places also, those trees in a special tulasi trees, but they don't really grow up. They really grow only the bottom, because they are really bowing down to the divine couple, Radha and Krishna. Yeah, here are a few pictures from that garden. It was an amazing feeling when we saw that these trees are still living. They're so old actually, so old. And many are living. It's only small snapshots of that. The whole garden is full of these flower trees only. So many. I'm showing only very few of these flower trees. These are all 5,000 years ago old and still surviving as a witness to the history. This is a divine history. Yes. So here is little segment of this whole garden. I don't know. The thing is, usually I used to tell everybody, never shoot any picture, any video or picture like this. Phone, you have to turn into the landscape, because otherwise we cannot really use it for any purpose, rather than only for WhatsApp or something like that. So that's not the way. We have to take the any pictures or videos in the landscape style. So that way it will come for the whole screen nicely. That's the standard, 16:9 aspect ratio. That's the standard. But anyway, okay, here you are.
Many trees. These are all old trees. You can see all old trees. Everything is planted by Radharani. This is Radharani. This is Radharani, that is Allah Radharani.
Yeah, but sometimes, the way that you can. Several of them you can see like that.
They have put some nice. They have really put some nice pathways also, so that you can actually see every tree. Anyway, also this is also nearby that garden. That garden, there is a board. It says, after Radharani was born, this is the place where the baby shower ceremony of Radharani took place. Radharani's baby, Radharani as a baby, she has performed some, it was done by Mother Yashoda. So it was a special bathing ceremony that happened at this place. But right now you have only a board there and then, a little bit of, some area. But mostly what is happening in Vrindavan is not like the way that our 6 Goswamis were there. That time it was so holy. Things have changed a lot. So much of robberies, so many people without any religious purpose, they really travel. They really, all business, they are establishing business. So a lot of things are changing. And recently there was even a murder case. They actually killed one sannyasi right next to Radha Kunda. He was staying alone because he was staying alone, but he had, of course, some possessions. Sannyasis are not supposed to have possessions. He had some silver, gold, or something, coin, whatever, some money. And somebody really came to know, probably when he visited, that he really has a lot of money. And they killed him, killed the sannyasi. So this is all happening. So that means nowadays, as we go, everybody is actually trying to make only money out of it. And now there is no real bhakti anymore. So the only place where we can really find Vrindavan is in the heart of pure devotees only. Is all the external things are really going to it will going to be stopping. That's it. So things are changing a lot. But anyway, so this place it's written that, so this is mentioning about the Nikunja Leela in Gaharwan and the darshan of Radharani and Krishna Shringar place here too. Krishna came to Gaharwan in a special bhava to really do rasa dance with gopis, and this all happened. So many places are there like this, full of these kind of places. Then also it says that in Bandirvan, Lord Brahmaji performed Gandharva marriage ceremony of Radharani and Sri Krishna. So this is something, because this one happened in Vrindavan, not in Varsana, Vrindavan. That is, this is Bandirvan. So this is Bandirvan. So this is Vrindavan. So the Gandharva marriage of Sri Radharani and Krishna was performed by Lord Brahma in this place. What is the story here? Just a small short, I will explain what it is. Once Krishna as a small boy, like just a few years old, that's all. So that he was really brought to this Bandirvan, and there when he was actually with Nanda Baba, and Krishna was as a small boy. And that time, all of a sudden, something strange happened. The sky became so dark, And thunder started started to appear, and these rain clouds and thunder, they are starting, and all of a sudden the thunder became so wild. Krishna got afraid. You have to believe this. Of course, all these so many millions of Brahmandas he's carrying all. But again, not directly. Only his expansion, Mahavishnu, in his the pores, in the Roma pores of the hair, the pores, millions of the Brahmandas are really all emanating. So, but he got afraid because of the thunderstorm. So then Nanda Baba also got afraid actually. It was very strange. But all of a sudden something happened like that. And now, Krishna was really, because of he got so afraid. He was actually breathing like this, and Nanda Baba got worried. All of a sudden, by Yogamaya's potency, Nanda Baba started shouting, "Oh Radhe!" He was shouting. That time Radharani appeared as, he was elder. So he comes there, and just like that, she really got hold of Krishna's hand, and Nanda Baba also handing, for no idea what he was doing, all under the control of the Yogamaya. And now Radharani was taking Krishna into the forest. And now, because he says, he's giving by this the inside message saying, I am going to take care and he will be fine. And he enters there with a small Krishna, and Radharani is grown up, and he enters into the forest, this Bandirvana, and then the thing completely changes. No more thunderstorm, no more this thing, everything was so pleasant, all, like so much of wondrous, all the aromas and these, and the breeze, gentle breeze, everything happening there. Krishna turns into a youth form, as exactly like Radharani, of course, little older. Because Krishna and Radharani are eternally, they are 13 years and 12 years something, some months are so there. That's a little difference only. So they manifest in the Goloka how they are. And then all of a sudden, Lalita, Vishaka, Chambakrata, Induleka, Vishitra, all the Ashtasakis, everybody just appeared right there. More gopis and manjaris, they also appeared. And Lalita invoked Lord Brahma to really descend down. And Lord Brahma came. In the picture that you really see there, on the right side, in the center is Lord Brahma. And magically, the flower garlands really come. One goes to Radharani and then one goes to Krishna. And they were wearing these wonderful flower garlands that was all arranged by these Sakis, gopis. And that is the place where the marriage, Gandharva marriage. Actually in Goloka, Radha and Krishna are not married. For the pastime, for the Leela, they come here and enact so many pastimes for the pleasure of the devotees and also for themselves. As if they are not, because people sometimes may think that, they are different, married to different. No, they are not. It's not like that. It's all the arrangement of Yogamaya. It's all the part of the pastime. Who is Abhimanyu? Abhimanyu is none other than the shadow of Krishna only. But anyway, at this Mandirvana, Lord Brahma chanted these Vedic mantras and conducted the marriage. So Radha and Krishna, they exchanged their garlands, and wonderful pastime that was. Then they were all dancing as usual, and especially the marriage songs. There are some special tunes for marriage songs. They all were singing so nicely. And that happened in Bandirvan, and that was what is written there in that board. Anyway, now coming back to another, this is the super excellent place that none other than our Gurudev's disciples can go. Because nobody else goes there because they don't know. This is called Sringara Mandalam. Here you see it's called footsteps of Goloka. What is this? You will understand what I am talking about. Very secret place. I was so fortunate to really go and then see a very special footprints of Krishna and Radharani. How? You will find out. This is actually not a place where everybody can go. It is in a crooked place where you have to climb so many stairs, and many of our the members of our group could not really make it. They said, "No, I cannot climb. I told, this is something you have to see." But then few of them could not really join. But then we went there, and after I explaining, and also they're also, after seeing all the places, oh, you know what was a special thing about? It is written in the Shastras that if anyone get a darshan of this place, and the two footprints of Radha and Krishna just standing in a special pose, they will surely go to Goloka. Because I remember, because I was thinking, because first time I went, I really went through Sripad Tandi Maharaj, when I really made a whole India tour with him. And he knew the places. And look at there, you see the Seva Kunch, which is the heart of our Gurudev, Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudev is not ordinary. His bhakti is not not known to everybody. His nature is, his Swarupa is not known to everybody. So what is the special place here? Listen, here now. So we see a part of a rock, which was actually, it's very unique, on which, where you see the footprints, foot impressions of Radha and Krishna together, as you see in the picture. In the picture, what you see? They have two legs each. But this particular impression, where that the impression, you have only 1 foot of Krishna and 1 foot of Radharani. It is marked there. You see the Tulasi, they worship every day. It's a special puja. So 1 foot mark of Krishna and the other is that of Radharani. It is said that the scripture that anyone who could see the footprints will surely reach Goloka. Extremely very few know this place, including our Gurudeva's arrangement. We can see this picture of Gurudeva and the Seva Kunj painting by Shyamarani Didi, as I really showed to you. Because Shyamarani Didi painted the heart of Gurudev as Gurudev was explaining what is in his heart. So we were so lucky to be there and get darshana of this very special place. Their darshan was one of the lifetime opportunity. We were staying for quite some time, because these are the pictures from my previous trip. I will also show you the pictures from this trip as well, few pictures. And the priest is actually who is basically god brother of me. Because we are all under Srila Gurudev only. So he really explained, but that is in Hindi. Some things I could really, then Tandi Maharaj actually explained that into English. So that way we could really see, hear what it is. But you can actually hear now. I am going to play. Those who know, the Hindi, you will be able to understand. But otherwise, others can really take the vibration from what he is saying. He is the one who is running this one. But when we went this time to 2025, he had gone for a trip somewhere. So we did not have. And now, actually, because he was not there, we could really, because his wife is there at the home. So we could really touch the footprints to our satisfaction, and we really put our head on it and pray, so many things, and we wept and we put our tears even like that, because normally he won't allow us to do like that, because he's very protected, because not everybody can touch, but his wife, she's remember, she's like a motherly. So because of the motherly love, she said, yes, yeah, go and then touch all those. We really spent so much of time. And then somebody really went down all the way down to the steps. And those 2 or 3 ladies who could not walk, because we are all old, I'm also old, could not really make up. They somehow caught them. Maybe, I don't know whether they carried or whatever it happened, but then finally they also joined. Everybody could really see this unique place. Now I am going to play this and you can just read, and it will be nice. Some of you who know Hindi can really translate that and then send that to me, share with me.
जब कृष्ण भगवान गोपियों को महाराज में बुलाने के लिए बंसी बजा रहे थे, उस समय ये प्रकृति साउंड हो गई थी और ब्रज 84 कोश की जो धरती है वो गोलोक धाम में परिवर्तित हो गई और पत्थर पिघलने लग गए थे और सारी भूमि कमलों से छा गई थी। उस समय पत्थर पिघलने से ये राइट साइड कृष्ण का पैर है, ये राइट साइड राधा का वो है। तो ये जो राधा जी का चरण बना है वो गौर वर्ण का है, राधा गौर वर्ण की है, और यहाँ कृष्ण जी का जो चरण बना है ये श्याम वर्ण का है। गर्ग मुनि ने गर्ग संहिता में ऐसा लिखा है कि जो कोई भी मनुष्य महात्मा श्री कृष्ण के हस्त चिन्ह का और चरण चिन्हों का जो दर्शन कर लेगा, वो श्री कृष्ण के मतलब गोलोक धाम में उसका रिजर्वेशन हो जाएगा, दर्शन कर लेगा मनुष्य जन्म में। तो ये भगवान की कृपा का दर्शन है, बिना कृपा के ये दर्शन नहीं होता। लाखों हजारों लोग आते हैं, लेकिन जिस पर राधा रानी और कृष्ण भगवान कृपा करते हैं उन्हीं को ये दर्शन मिलते हैं। हस्त चिन्ह सांखरी गली पे है, जहाँ भगवान रास्ता रोक करके डोनेशन लेते थे गोपियों से। गोपियों से भगवान को दान लेने की क्या जरूरत थी, वो तो नंद बाबा के 9 लाख गायें थी। लेकिन दान करने से मन पवित्र हो जाता है, धन पवित्र हो जाता है, और अपना जो भी अपराध होता है या पूर्व जन्म का जो भी अपराध होता है वो सब मतलब दान करने से समाप्त हो जाती है। कलयुग में 2 ही चीज मुख्य हैं, एक तो भगवान का नाम संकीर्तन और दूसरा अपना दान। तो ये जो आप जिस जगह पे है ये गहवर वन है, राधा जी का निकुंज वन। यहाँ कृष्ण भगवान और राधा रानी निकुंज लीला करते थे, और निकुंज लीलाओं में एक दिन राधा ने कृष्ण जी ने राधा का श्रृंगार किया और श्रृंगार करके फिर उसका वर्णन किया। जब वर्णन किया तो कृष्ण जी ने राधा जी का वर्णन करते समय उनकी उपमा एक चंद्रमा से दी कि आपकी जो मतलब सुंदरता है वो आज इतनी सुंदर लग रही है कि करोड़ों चंद्रमाओं से भी अच्छी लग रही है। राधा ने कहा कि चंद्रमा तो कलंकित है, आपने मेरी उपमा चंद्रमा से दी, एक कलंकित वस्तु से कर दी। तो राधा जी मान कर गई और मान करके निकुंज से जा करके और दूसरी जगह पे बैठ गई। उस जगह पे मान मंदिर है, जिसको मानगढ़ बोलते हैं। तो ये जो पर्वत है बरसाने का, ये ब्रह्मा जी ही स्वयं पर्वत बने हुए हैं। जैसे ब्रह्मा के 4 सिर हैं, ऐसे ही इस पर्वत के भी 4 सिर हैं, और 4 सिरों पर जो भगवान राधा कृष्ण ने जो लीला की है उसके नाम।
Actually, he was explaining to me, and then I was trembling because this is not an ordinary place. So, but we were so fortunate. This is the way our Gurudev's devotees are positioning. Very different. Very different. And this is the place nobody goes there, except only Raganagas can ever make it. others cannot. Anyway, all right. So only I said, yeah. So this is basically like remember there was one small board that I was reading. So yes, he was explaining that also. Anyway, this time we all could climb to this very special holy place. That's 2025. So these are the pictures. What you are seeing is the latest one from this last trip. And this velvet, the covering of the footsteps, it was not there before when I was there that time. But now they have really put. And that time he was telling, we are not supposed to touch because very sacred. But this time, because that priest, he happened to really go for a trip or something. That his wife allowed us to really, my God, it was amazing. It was so much a coincidence. Maybe if he was there, he would not have allowed us to really spend that much time to really touch and, put our heads. And we took a lot of videos, but nobody sharing any videos to me. They take the videos, that's it. No, it's not sharing. But anyway, and this is something that you are seeing that as different angles. And yes, he was actually talking about the Murali and the singing and how the whole thing melted, because this melting of the thing is because if you see it happened whenever Krishna is actually trying to really bring the cows standing on any rocks and the rock melts. That's what Charana Pahadi that I really showed some of the places there before. In the Sunday Harikatha. So this is another picture of the different angle, and this is the close-up that you really see that one. So how did the rock melt? The power of Krishna's flute, and also the divine vibration alone can melt. How Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he saw Jagannath Puri in the temple. He got the Nandan Krishna, because he got so ecstatic and he was collapsing. And meanwhile, he really touched with his right hand on the pillar made of stone pillar. That pillar is still there. And wherever he touched, the stone was melting and melting and melting. So if you really go there, if you happen to really go inside, if you are lucky, you can see that marks of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu touch, which really made the rock to melt. So that means the spiritual vibration has different power that we cannot understand. This is our problem, because whatever that we are seeing in this world is from these material eyes. We cannot see the vibration of these colors. You look at how many colors we are able to see, because the whole bandwidth, this whole spectrum of the bandwidth, we are only able to see only very little with GR. Whatever that is coming in the rainbow, that's 7 colors and the mixes of that. That's what we are able to see in this world. But the spectrum is way high, way long. We are seeing only little. Similarly, the sound vibration also, sound vibration is a very long spectrum. Only 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz we are able to hear. That side is nothing, this side is nothing. So this is the spiritual dimension is very, very different. So never think that whatever we are seeing in this world is actually the truth. That is the truth and that is the way. It's not. So anyway, and also I really showed you last episode or the previous one maybe. Shankari Kaur. Yeah, last episode only. Shankari Kaur. Yes, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he really visited the place, he got so much of ecstatic by remembering all this pastime that happened, breaking the pots by Krishnas, and they are collecting taxes and everything, and beating around and all kinds of things. So he got so ecstatic and he really touched the rock and that melted. I saw that last time. So this is spiritual world. So it is said that in the Garga Samhita or something, because maybe somebody you can actually translate that Hindi. I was waiting for somebody to translate, but anyway, I got the idea that Samhita or some other scriptures also maybe it is mentioned that when whoever gets the darshan of these foodstuffs will surely attain Goloka. Because whoever really came to Gurudev, because Gurudev is not here. I am only helping for him. And now, because it was my desire is to really take all these devotees, whoever have really come in that under Gurudev, to go to Goloka. So I was desperately looking for, and then yes, magically found, because I couldn't really figure out the exact place, because nobody knows. You ask somebody and then they have no idea what it is. Very difficult to find. Very difficult to reach also. Anyway, so this time we heard that we had all gone for a trip, and then we could really see. So he's that Prabhu, he was actually God brother for me, of course, under Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudev's photo is very big there he kept. So that itself will, many people will not come there. What can we do? That is their problem. So anyway, so also here there is another book. I think this is actually this book is called wait a minute. What is the name of the book? I think I really put it somewhere there. Okay. Anyway, it says this describes actually unique footprint. The name of the book is Giriraja Govardhan Utpatti Ka Varnan. Here also it's mentioning that. It says that Kadam Kand is in the heart. Sringara Mandalam, pilgrimage, it's a soul. The footprints of Sri Krishna and the mind of the great Govardhan. The handprint pilgrimage is wisdom. And the footsteps of Airavat are its refuge. In the footprints of Surabhi are the wings of Mahatma Govardhan. So anyway, so this is one, because they were giving some scriptural evidences to really about this authenticity of this unique place. So the Garga Samhita also tells the topmost glory of this story, which we really talked about. Now the last one we will do is Prem Sarovara. Prem Sarovara, I am not going to go in much detail, only a superficial thing that I am going to share, because this is public program. This is not an ordinary place. This has an amazing connection to Radha Krishna Leelas. This place was previously laden with Kadamba trees. Once Sri Lalita Devi brought Radharani to where Prema Sarovara is now situated, that you are seeing. Sri Krishna also arrived along with Madhumangal. Radha and Krishna, the divine couple, were then seated on a golden throne. When both were engaged, they were all discussing, they were actually all enjoying their companies, their association. A honeybee called Madhumaki means honeybee, began hovering around Radharani's ear. This disturbed Radharani a bit, and hence Krishna asked Madhumangal to drive it away. So it was going to the the ear and also the leg also. It was not going away at all. So then, seeing this, Madhumangal actually took a small stick, and then he drove the honeybee away. It's actually a big honeybee. So then he shouted, "Oh, now I have really driven away Madhusudan," he said. Madhusudan is another name for honeybee. But Radharani took it as reference to Madhusudana, that is Krishna. So he started exhibiting the mood of prema vaichitya bhava. There is another kind of bhava which we really cover in the other scriptures on Saturday, because Saturday only one temple is attending, not everybody is attending. I don't know why they are not really able to attend at all. I don't know what is going on. Only 11 temple attends. So there, prema vaichitya bhava. So what is this? It's an intense feeling of love that causes grief out of the fear of suffering. Fear of suffering from separation from the beloved. So love in separation is regarded as the highest stage of devotional ecstasy. So feeling separation from her beloved Krishna, she started shedding tears of intense grief and crying. But actually Radharani was staying, just lying just on Krishna's lap at that time. But she could not sense his presence. And now realizing this, and the whole vibration was really so immense, Krishna also started displaying the similar mode and could not perceive Radharani's presence, crying out each other's names. Both Radha and Krishna began shedding torrents of tears and tears and tears. And a small lake got formed by these tears coming from them. It is actually, the scripture is describing in so much detail, I cannot really go, because this is supposed to be posted for the public also. And prema means this divine love. Sarovar means lake. So this lake called Prema Sarovara that you are seeing, this is our own picture when we went this time. Means a lake full of tears of love. The lake made of the tears of love. So now, seeing the piteous condition of the divine couple, the parrot sitting on the nearby tree started singing the names of Radha and Krishna. Radhe, Radhe, Krishna, Krishna, Kanna, Radhe, Radhe, Krishna, Radhe, Krishna. Now hearing their loud chants, Radha and Krishna returned back to their external consciousness and lovingly embraced each other. One who bathes in Prema Sarovara attains love for Radha and Krishna. 100%. Actually, when we went last time, there were some devotees who were just showing the desire to really take bath. But I told, whoever is actually chanting already 64 rounds minimum, better is 128 rounds. Otherwise, what are you doing? You are a devotee. You are not supposed to be, you are supposed to reach Krishna, Radha Krishna. But if you are actually not able to do this, at least 64 rounds, you are not going to make it. That's period. Then I told, whoever is actually chanting that many, you can take bath. Nobody took bath. So next time when we go, we want at least some devotees who are coming with me under Gurudev's should really take bath. That means you have to be qualified. But again, we took a guru picture. I was calling them to really come and join, but the guru picture, I don't have it. Nobody sends anymore. They take it and then keep it, that's all. So now, time is running. On this unique day of this glorification of especially Srimati Radharani and involving the pastimes of Radharani and Krishna, we want to release a new bhajan. That's what I'm trying to target is every Sunday. If there is one bhajan, then it will be nice that we can release on Sunday. Saturday we'll release the Nama Sankirtan series, a new one every Saturday. That we did yesterday. Then it went to public. And today Sunday, a regular one of any of these bhajan video from any of our acharyas or our own bhajans. And this is Radhika Sharada Indu Nindi Mukha Mandali. This was written by Srila Sanatan Goswami. This is actually called Radhikashtakam. But there are several Radhikashtams are there. Raghunath Das Goswami has written. Rupa Goswami has written or something. All Goswamis also have written different versions. And this one was by Srila Sanatan Goswami. So after hearing this one, then after hearing this one, listening to this one, I have one small request. It must be one temple should really do Nama Sankirtan today. Because today the devotee who is normally otherwise sing from here is not able to do because she has gone for a conference or something there for that. So yes, please, maybe both the temples or one of the temples, yes, we want some Nama Sankirtan to end the Harikatha. And also remember, after Harikatha, everybody should have prasadam. If there is no prasadam after Harikatha, it's not good.
Thank you.
பாஞ்சா கல்பா தருச்சா கிருபா சிந்துபேவச்ச பதிதானாं பாவனேபியோ வைஷ்ணவேபியோ நமோ நமः. ஹரே கிருஷ்ண 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 ஹரே 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 ராம 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 ஹரே ஹரே. ஆல் க்ளோரிஸ் டு ஸ்ரீல குருதேவ், ஆல் க்ளோரிஸ் டு ஸ்ரீல பிரபுபாத், ஆல் க்ளோரிஸ் டு குரு பரம்பரா, ஆல் க்ளோரிஸ் டு அசம்பிள் டிவோட்டீஸ். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா.